So basically, my build is a magic build, but as I run into here, I have my ice axe out and my shield because they're both leveled up pretty high and pretty strong. So I make the mimic here, hold those while I switch over to my magic stuff because they can do a ton of close-up damage while I'm doing more range damage. And then they can protect themselves with the shield, but me dying instantly doesn't fix that. I was wrecking pretty hard with the Comet Azure spell or whatever, so I even had like lighter armor on and stuff just so I was faster, but that obviously wasn't working for this battle because he's so fast. So I decided to do a little bit of upgrading. I was pretty overpowered up until that battle, so I hadn't used some of the upgrades that I had. So there was like a somber dragon smithing stone I used to upgrade the axe. I made sure I actually upgraded my shield, which I had kind of neglected for a while. So I did all that to kind of make my mimic here stronger and putting on the stronger armor just to make him last longer. And then I went back up to the battle. So the biggest issue that I was running into this battle is he runs up so quick that I couldn't get a heal off, but like sometimes he wouldn't charge as fast like this time. And I also learned that my shield is way stronger now because I upgraded it, so I was able to defend myself. I think this is the first time after I've done all the upgrades, so I get some distance on him here and he gets in the open. So I use a magic spell to increase the damage of my magic, because like where I'm standing, if you're standing there it increases your magic, and I use a potion that gives me unlimited FP for like 10 or 20 seconds. Then I launch the Comet Azure spell and it wrecks him, but it triggers his second phase and it basically ruins that infinite FP. So I had to come up with a different strategy to make this work.
Become my blade once more.
Before this, my build was a little different. I went to Renala or whatever to change my stats a little bit to make my magic strong enough to do Comet Azure and hold the more powerful staff. But I still think it's important to like level that your staff up just because it does way more damage that way. So I try to get off one more shot, but he's just so quick and he killed my mimic here. So I kind of readjusted my strategy into just doing like physical damage to him, or still magic damage, but just not waste that flask basically before he's in the second phase. So I'd actually walked away from the game for a while because I was stuck on Godfrey's Shade, and then I played Jedi Fallen Order, and I played a little bit of Sekiro, and just getting to those games made this game a lot easier. Even though I am a magic build, it just helped me with the blocking and the counters and the timing, which comes in handy even if I'm not using like a staff or whatever. So now my strategy is to use my Hoarfrost Stomp or whatever to get him down to the second phase, so that way I can use my Comet Azure and my Blast that gives me the unlimited FP to take him out. So I was successful with that, but I just was struggling. He's just so quick and coming after me. I was still struggling, so it took a couple more tries. So a couple more tries go by, and I decided that I would do more ranged attack with my staff with the rock sling, just because I was just getting too close and getting killed too easily. And it was just kind of unlucky swipes were getting me, so I figured I'd just keep some distance. So I keep, my shield and the axe for the mimic here, and then I was just kind of defending myself here. and then I would switch to my two staffs, and the secondary hand staff actually increases my stat, but I guess I didn't do it here. Maybe I did it in a second, but I just kind of was spamming this because there was an opening. What you should do is put the other staff in your hand. Its name escapes me right now, but it increases the gravity spell, so, but I didn't really need it. So now, second phase. And then I accidentally hit the button and shot the rock sling at him to waste, so I'm just running away to see if I can get an opening. So yeah, now he's pretty far away attacking the Mimic Tier. The Mimic Tier is still alive, holding its own, so I cast my spell to increase my damage. And then I put my other staff out just because, if there's any buff, probably not, but whatever. So the thing about the Comet Azure that, I didn't see too many people talking about is just, if they're moving around a lot, it's like impossible to move it with it. So luckily he pushed on me and just ran right into it, and I just killed him right before he killed me. So it was pretty satisfying and exciting. But I hope this helps if, you're wondering how to beat him. It just shows it's possible. And what I like about this game is even though my magic is pretty overpowered, I still have to strategize to even be able to get it off, especially against an enemy like this who's so fast. So
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.